All right, so looking at the lyrics here, guys, for As Dying's Burden, it's like through the lens of someone who is just so exhausted by this person in their life that seems to continue to either come up with fabrications of the truth or trying to bend the truth or manipulate the truth. We're recognizing that this person is just becoming a burden. And they talk about fade away, fade away. I've had this millstone around my neck long enough. Burden, dead weight, burden. So maybe this relationship has really just kind of gotten to its place, you know? And I think that a lot of us have probably had this in our life where, you know, a relationship that we've been in has just gotten to the point where either it's toxic, we can't really make the truth of it, of the situation. Like things have just piled up one after another, and it's just like, oh my gosh, and that's the weight, right? That's the burden. That's a tough spot to be in, man, because you're in a relationship with somebody that you've had some sort of connection with, obviously, right? And a care for, a love for, but things have just compiled and compressed into this maybe toxic or maybe just a dark relationship where it's like, man, I don't even know you anymore, and how like we just need to cut things here. And I think that that's okay. I think that I've had a lot of relationships in my own personal life where, you know, they were good friends and they did something, or I did something, I made a mistake, and, you know, things got confusing, and it was like, man, I think it's just probably best for both of us to just kind of go our separate ways and not try to make this work when it seems like it's too far gone. If you've got a situation like that you're in currently, where you just want to kind of talk about the dynamic of your relationship with a significant other or another person or a best friend or a family member, and it feels like it's a burden, talk about it in the comment section, because Heart Support is here to respond to your comments about your struggle with the burden of a relationship that you're currently in. Sorry, my voice is a little That's cool. As Lay Dying, I am friends with these guys, and I have been there since, I don't know, early 2000s, mid 2000s with those guys. We went on a tour with them called The Ocean Between Us, which was a killer record. I was there through the whole, Tim situation, and I felt hurt for all of them because they're such great guys. But it was really cool to see them come back together. And man, the power of forgiveness in our lives, if we open ourselves up to forgiveness, is such a powerful weapon against resentment, anger, frustration, hatred, darkness, negativity. And that's what they chose, man. Every single guy in that band had to choose forgiveness for them to come back. And I just think that is just a powerful thing and a great testimony to the power of forgiveness. And it brings me joy to see that they are still a band. Everybody's working together to make beautiful music. I've always been a fan of As Lay Dying, even before I was in August Burns Red. So we're going to hit this song called Burden, their music video, and I'm excited to see the boys. There's a little inside joke that I just wanted to say to Ken Susi. I love you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Let's go after it. It's going to get toasty in here. I'm sweating already. The boys. Oh, dude. It's like a gallop. Nice gallop. Dude, that's pretty hard. Like talking about somebody being the burden, and then it's just like literally a dead body in a laundry basket. Ugh. Oh, maybe they're not dead. You know, I'm so glad that this band is still ripping and roaring because I just feel like they're just such a staple for metalcore music. Like one of the pioneers for metal American metalcore. And it's just I don't know how they do it, man, but they just have the guitar riffs to me is just the right amount of metal for me. Like the right style of metal. And they just write bangers. I don't know. Phil. Let's go. I gotta talk about this. I'm about to drop some knowledge. Okay, my buddy. I gotta celebrate my man Ryan Neff. He was and is in Miss May I, which is another phenomenal band and homies of ours. But his voice, man, this was such a great addition to As I Lay Dying. Now, Josh, I love Josh, and he's my homie, and he's doing beautiful things with oh my gosh, Spirit Box. So Josh, great dude, and I love that guy. But that's a huge hole to fill, guys. Like Josh's voice is just, in my opinion, it's one of the best in the genre, and I truly mean that. I love his voice, and that is a big hole to fill. And then they got Ryan Neff to fill that gap, and it's like, oh my gosh, dude, he's really good. Like he's good live. Like he hits the notes, and he sounds full, and he just fits the part, man. So I want to celebrate Ryan. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of all you guys, but I'm proud of you. You are doing a phenomenal job here with As I Lay Dying, and yeah, it was great to see you in Europe, and I loved your wearing your leather jacket. It looked dope. Anyway. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, I like that. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the solo, dude. Phil, you're too good, my man.
And now I've carried the weight. I've carried the weight of your burden long enough.
So sick, dude.
And the listen as you fabricate till the truth just fades away. But it's you that starts to say.
Love it. Let's go, boys. Can't get it. Kick him. Kick him. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even know. I can't even talk. I can't even talk. There's so much goodness going on right there. We got to go back just a little bit. it up. Little guitar shine. Ooh. Drum. That's sick. That is sick. That is the end of the song. That's the end of the song. Dude, that's a good song. I love it. I'm gonna have to throw that one in the boys playlist. My boys are all coming out with some pretty good stuff, man. I'm gonna have to add that one. All right, so I want to tell you just a funny story, and I hope Morgan, our editor at Heart Support, can chop it up so it's not long, and I will try not to do this. We just played with As They Dying over in Europe. They were like, hey man, we would love for you to come up, because I did a guest vocal spot for a song called Redefined on a past record. I said, okay, no problem. That sounds like fun, right? And so ABR played, and then As They Dying was the headliner. And they've got these big flame pyro. They've got pyro, right? Fire. I got my ears in. They're about to rip the song. Tim's like, yo, we got Jake. I jump out there and I grab the microphone and I'm ripping, dude. And I'm fully torqued, bro. Like things are happening. The crowd's going, my boys and As They Dying. It's just like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I'm so excited. I never got to do the song live before. So I'm screaming. And then one of the things that I do a lot is I like to swing my microphone. And so I'm looking at the crowd and then I turn to the side and I throw the cable back and I'm swinging. And the moment I throw it in the air, I think to myself, oh no, this is not your microphone. This is not taped to the cable. And sure enough, dude, I swung it up, and the mic just flies across the stage into the abyss, dude. It was just darkness, because there's so much lights going this way, and there's no light here. So it's just like, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I turn, and I'm like, I don't have a microphone. I got, 3/4 of the song left. And so I just go to the side stage and I just do this. And I went to the other side, and then their guitar tech found the microphone, runs across the stage, and is like, yo, and he plugs it in the cable. He's like, there you go. And I'm like, I'm going. And I run back out there, and I knew that the bridge was coming up to the breakdown. And so I ran so that I could hit the timing of the breakdown. I get up on the Eagle Riser with Tim, and I swing down on the note that starts the breakdown. And as I do that, these huge flame cannons just go, and dude, if I had hair, it would have just completely fringed, caught my head on fire. And I could feel the heat, and I was like, oh my God, right? As I'm down there screaming. It looked cool, because I got my drummer was videotaping, and it looked cool, because I came right in on time, but it was terrifying, dude. The flames were terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I felt so close. I was maybe like 1.5 feet away from him. And so then, we finished the song, and I hugged him, and he whispers in my ear, goes, hey man, that was really awesome, but I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the flames. And I'm like, it's okay, buddy. I'm gonna go now. I just wanted to drop that little story about me doing the guest spot, because I just thought it was fun, and it was good stuff. So, Morgan, please just chop it all up into itty bitties.
None of it's gonna make it in the video.
You know what, Morgan? I don't think I like your attitude. Tell me, do the whole thing over again. None of it's gonna make it in the video. What side of the bed did you wake up on this morning?